News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Road work continues on the highway and holiday shipping deadlines are quickly approaching. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. And Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
The highway will be closed while blasting continues. It's Thursday, November 29th. I'm Eunette Gentry. The Nevada Department of Transportation is continuing road improvements on Highway 160, but NDOT warns of traffic delays once after tomorrow's afternoon's events begin.
Blasting continues tomorrow at the top of Mountain Springs, beginning at 12:45 in the afternoon and lasting for approximately 2 hours. Traffic will be delayed during this time. The blasting of the roadway is part of an almost $60 million project that will expand the highway from 2 to 4 lanes in Clark County. Plans call for a raised median barrier, bicycle lanes, flattened side stripes for safe turnouts, as well as new signage and improved intersection lighting. Other proposed enhancements entail frontage roads for the Mountain Springs community, an emergency signal at the volunteer fire station, and a wildlife undercrossing near mile marker 18. Blasting days are intermittent and are updated on the Nevada Department of Transportation's homepage.
The Pahrump Valley Rotary is busy building some much-needed wheelchair ramps for those who are in need. News 46 caught up with Barbara Thompson to find out more about all of that construction.
Rotary has been building ramps now for about 5 years, 6 years maybe. We probably have about, I don't know, probably 25 to 30 that we've put in here in town. We worked on one for a veteran here recently. That was a ramp that was actually donated by a lady whose husband passed away, who was a veteran. And it was one of those nice aluminum ramps. And she just wanted it removed from her house, so we took it and I stored it at my house until somebody came up that needed one that it would fit.
Wow.
And we took a crew over there and got it installed.
What does it take to build these ramps?
It takes probably a group of people that we have. Bill Austin, who is a very good carpenter, and so he is our anchor. And the rest of us are real good with screw guns and drills, and we put it all together. Costs us usually a good ramp usually costs between $400 and $500. DAV and DAVA has been financing those ramps for veterans, and the Rotary is financing the ones for non-veterans.
How does a person get a ramp? I'm sure you must have a list, right?
I really don't. It's amazing. We've been able to keep up with the demand pretty much. We have one lady who just emailed me a few days ago, and I've been trying to connect with her so we can find out what their needs are. And we have one other veteran who just needs some pavers put down that we're going to work on.
Oh. And if people have a ramp that they would like to donate to the Rotary, just like that other woman did, how can they do that?
They can call me. My number is 775-764-0681. That's my cell. I'm pretty much always available, and give me the information, and I'll arrange to get it taken down and relocated for them.
Can anybody donate supplies or cash to help build these ramps?
Sure, that would be wonderful. We can take cash donations or to our P.O. Box at the Pahrump Valley Rotary, P.O. Box 883, Pahrump, Nevada 89041.
All right. And can they volunteer to help out?
We could. It's kind of hard. If you can watch our Facebook page, it's Pahrump Valley Rotary at facebook.com, and we usually try to post something there if we're going to go work on a ramp, and kind of get the word out to everybody, and anybody can show up to help. We'll be glad to have the help.
And if you want to find out more about becoming a Rotarian too,
give me a call, absolutely, or stop by one of our meetings. We meet most Tuesdays at the China Walk at noon. Through the holidays, it's a little iffy, so again, check the Facebook page, and it will be there when we're meeting for sure. We will be meeting for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll be off for the holidays.
And stay tuned to News 46. We'll be right back with some much-needed holiday information.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, the holiday hustle and bustle has begun. So here are some important tips you need if you plan on shipping any packages to friends and family abroad or around the country.
the holiday shipping deadlines are quickly approaching. News 46 stopped by the United States Postal Service to find out more. The 2018 holiday shipping deadlines for domestic service for first-class mail and priority mail service is December 20th. Priority mail express service December 22nd, and United States Postal Service retail ground December 14th. This includes Alaska and Hawaii. For international service, customers can get express guaranteed service and ship all the way up to December 20th in some countries. For first-class international service, you may need to ship as early as December 1st. For military mail, there's all sorts of options, including Priority Mail Express military service, first-class mail service, priority mail service, parcel airlift mail, space available mail, and of course, United States Postal Service retail ground service. The dates vary as to the deadlines depending on the APO, FPO, and DPO box. Here in Pahrump, there is 3 post offices, one on Flagg and Simpkins, one on Kellogg Road and Homestead, and the main post office on Postal Road. Local post offices may close early on Christmas Eve, which is Monday, December 24th. Mail will be delivered as usual on Christmas Eve. However, there is no mail on Christmas Day except for Priority Mail Express. Post offices nationwide will be open on New Year's Eve, which is Monday, December 31st, and closed on New Year's Day. Priority Mail Express will be delivered on New Year's Day. So if you're shipping holiday cards and gifts for Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, or any other holiday tradition, you can find out more on the web at USPS.com.
Now here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, GDP stayed steady in the third quarter at 3.5%. That was better than economists predicted. Much of the growth is said to be driven by the Trump administration's $1.5 trillion tax cut measure. However, the trade deficit edged up by $1 billion in October. New home sales took a big dip, falling nearly 9% last month. Economists are blaming higher mortgage rates and higher home prices. The 30-year mortgage is now around 4.81%. Investigators are out with a first report about the Lion Air crash in Indonesia. It suggests there was a possible maintenance error. Boeing shares headed higher on the preliminary report. According to the Wall Street Journal, the final report will be out later. And 2,700 Marriott International workers in Hawaii have a new contract. It ends a 2-month-long strike that focused on job security, wages, and workload.
And don't grab that remote. News 46 will be right back with your news across Nevada.
News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Welcome back. Now here's Deanna O'Donnell with today's news across Nevada.
The Employment Security Division of the Nevada Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation is proud to announce the successful launch of the EmployNV mobile phone application. The site can now be downloaded for free on both Android and Apple phones on Google and Apple application stores, respectively. EmployNV is the state's online job resource where job seekers can find local and statewide employment information. There are no cost or fees to use EmployNV, which provides comprehensive service in a user-friendly online experience. To access the new EmployNV, visit employnv.gov. Users may also gain access to the site through the Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation's website and the Nevada Job Connect website. To search for job functions on the website, they include online access to employment services anytime, career tools to help users effectively find jobs that match their skills and interests, unduplicated job postings from across the internet. The VA loans fiscal year 2018 data and purchase loans spiked more than 90% in Nevada compared to just 5 years ago. While the VA doesn't release data beyond the state level, they do have some internal Metro data that they thought may be interest to Nevadans. The percentages are the increases in the VA purchase loans in fiscal year 2018 compared to fiscal year 2013. Las Vegas is up 92.7%, Reno 50.2%, Carson City 125.5%, Fallon 320.6%, Elko 31.3%, and Pahrump 125.3%. For more information on VA loans, you can find them on the web. Statewide jobs increased by 3.4%, which correlates to 45,800 new jobs added since October of last year. Las Vegas is up 3,100 jobs over the month and is up 33,800 over the year, or 3.4%. Reno added 2,600 jobs over the month and 10,200 over the year, or 4.3%. Carson City remained unchanged from September, but is up 600 jobs over the year. Unemployment rates remain below 4% in 12 counties. Unemployment rates declined in an over-the-year basis in 16 of the 17 counties. The unemployment rate in nearly half, or 7 of Nevada counties, remain at or below the U.S. rate as a whole, or 3.5% unadjusted. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Thanks, Deanna. The Nevada Highway Patrol graveyard shift troopers will be putting up a Christmas tree on December 1st. However, this is not your everyday run-of-the-mill Christmas tree. This is a life-saving tree. The tree will be bare on December 1st and will only be decorated when a graveyard shift trooper arrests an impaired driver and saves a mother, father, daughter, son, grandparent, aunt, uncle, or friend from being the potential victim of a DUI driver. Each Christmas ball decoration will represent an impaired driver who was arrested and taken off of our roads. And last year, graveyard shift troopers had a life-saving Christmas tree and ended the month of December 2017 with more than 100 Christmas decorations hanging on that tree. That means more than 100 people made the irresponsible, poor decision to drive impaired on our roadways, putting all of us at risk. Our ultimate goal is to achieve 0 fatalities and to make sure no family is missing a loved one on Christmas morning because of an impaired driver. KPVM's 7 channels are currently off the air, but we are working with technicians to fix what may be a storm-related issue. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused any of our viewers, but you can still view our news on Facebook and on YouTube, and of course you can always listen to our broadcasts on Ace Country Radio at 5 p.m. and at 6 p.m. Stay tuned. News 46 will be right back with your weather.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
So let's take a look outside at our current conditions through our Glenn Lerner Weather Cam. We see the sparkling lights of Pahrump, but we also see those clouds hovering. Is another storm system rolling through? We'll take a closer look at your forecast after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 46. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Hello and welcome back to a slightly rainier version of News 46. I'm Michael Donahue of today's highs. In Pahrump and Amargosa, 59 degrees, 43 in Death Valley, 55 in Beatty, 44 in Goldfield, 43 in Tonopah, and 52 and 49 in Fallon and Fernley. For tonight, 42 degrees in Pahrump, 41 in Amargosa, 51 Death Valley, Beatty 35, 27 in Goldfield, 26 Tonopah, and 34 and 33 in Fallon and Fernley. Tonight, a 40% chance of rain, a low of 42 degrees, an average of 34, sunset at 4:29 p.m., winds out of the south at 10 miles per hour and 20 mile per hour gusts. For tomorrow, sunny skies with a 10% chance of rain, a high of 57 degrees, a low of 38, sunrise at 6:35 a.m., winds out of the west-southwest at 6 miles per hour and gusts up to 9 miles per hour. For our 7-day, it's looking pretty split up. On Friday, we're expecting those sunny skies. On Saturday, those clouds are rolling back in. Sunday and Monday, those sunny skies are coming back, and then Tuesday, those clouds are returning and will stay through Thursday. For our temperatures, on Friday, a high of 57, a low of 38, Saturday, 52, 31, Sunday, 49, 28, Monday, 49, 28 once again, Tuesday, 52, 29, Wednesday, 50, 29, and Thursday, 51, 32. So with all the rain and all the cold temperatures coming, those roads are going to start getting pretty slick. So we need to start really watching out when we're driving and watch out for that black ice, because that black ice will really get you because it's not really easy to see. So please, when you're driving for the next few days, please be aware and please be careful. So back to the desk with Deanna.
Thanks, Michael. And that information is very important, especially as our temperatures are dipping down into the freezing ranges. And make sure you're taking care of the 3 Ps. That's people, pets, and plants. So check on your neighbors who might be at risk, who are especially vulnerable to these cooler temperatures. Remember to bring in your pets and bring in any plants that you don't want to freeze in these overnight temperatures. And there's another P you might need to consider. That's pipes as well. You might need to wrap them to make sure that they don't freeze during these overnight temperatures. And some even recommend leaving a bit of a drip so that there is flow through those pipes. Well, that does it for this edition of News 46. And from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us tonight. And we will see you again tomorrow. And be careful out there on those wet roadways. Good night.